Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Spiral Abyss video, and today we are once again going to be taking on the Spiral Abyss, this time with a free-to-play Neuvillette as well as a free-to-play CLORINDE, because I thought of a new CLORINDE team which should make her pretty damn good when it comes to the second half. Now, real quick, the first half is just going to be Neuvillette, Furina, Kazuha, and Zhongli, kind of your typical hyper carry team. I know some people run xilonen here, but the reason why we're not is because our second half team is going to be CLORINDE, nahida, as well as ororon if I find them. That is the slight variation we're making this time, as well as xilonen. Now, the reason why we're doing this, first of all, you quite want Hydro for the first two chambers of the first half, and then Geo, hence why zhongli. And then for the second half, we're going for the CLORINDE Quicken, because, I mean, we're going for the double Natlan here, mostly because of this boss and his little Night Soul bar at the beginning. And then we're also running Ororon so that we can shoot down the Eon Blight Drake at the beginning. That is a mouthful, but yeah, with that being said, let's just hop right into it and see how these teams fare. Now, real quick, all units here are free to play C0R0, but I will show off all their builds at the end. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. Alright, and here we are in the first chamber. Now we're going to pick up an elemental skill buff. I think CLORINDE's damage, even though it's normal attacks, it counts as skill damage, although I might be wrong, so I think it should help us there. Although, like I said, I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, we're just going to go with Neuvillette Burst here so that we can front load some damage, because these guys will allow us to vape. I think we hit over 110k there on a tick, so yeah, that was able to help us take those guys out pretty quick. Oh, what is this lag? Okay, that's interesting. No clue why that's happening. I mean, I still don't have my PC yet, which is a bit crazy, but I should be getting it back relatively soon. But anyway, just going back to our rotation, we just want to take out the little summons here so that these guys can get weakened. We might as well use our ultimate here as well, and okay, you're taking a bit longer to go down than I expected. Okay, Consecrated Beast time. Like I said, actually, wait. My Furina's skill is on the healing variant. What the? When did that happen? Okay then, well, I fixed that. Okay, that's a mistake which I have not seen anyone make. That's honestly impressive by me, if I say so myself. But, yeah, okay, we can look past that. That's very interesting. Okay, so this first half run is slightly scuffed, but we're still going to be able to clear in 90 seconds, because, I mean, it is just Neuvillette, and Neuvillette is completely busted to this day. Although today is just after the brand new live stream where it is confirmed that Mavika can be both a sub DPS as well as a DPS. I've also heard a lot of people say that she's going to be very good for CLORINDE. So maybe we'll be doing another CLORINDE run once Mavika releases. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been uploading much just because there's not much going on in either Star Rail or Genshin right now. But once Mavika releases, I feel like there's going to be a lot of stuff I want to cook up. So yeah, especially Mavika on the second half of this Abyss. Although the one annoying thing about this Abyss is literally, first half really wants you to play Hydro as well as Geo so that you can take care of the Wolf Lord, which, you know, locks you into certain teams. Like, for example, if I wanted to play Olakino double Geo for the final chamber, then, you know, normally I could do that, but in this situation I cannot. So, yeah, okay, I'm gonna iframe here because I'm not sure if we've got us. Okay, oh, we actually did have a Geo shield up, okay. Interesting. Oh my god, what's my FPS right now? This shouldn't carry on. Or actually, I'm not even sure if it's just me making stuff up now, just because there was one moment where we lagged. I'm not sure how this looks on the footage, but yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, this Abyss is just a bit annoying with all of its restrictions. Like, it's not a hard Abyss, it's just a bit of a restrictive Abyss. I mean, as any Abyss with the Wolf Lord's going, as the Wolf Lord is going to be a bit restrictive, so yeah, it's just unlucky because, yeah, you have a Night Soul boss on the second half, then on the first half you don't want to use Pyro, but then you also want to use Geo, and yeah, it's just annoying. I feel like double Electro, double Geo teams solid, or the CLORINDE team would actually probably do decently well, and we do clear there just in time thanks to the fact that we did have a Crystallized Shield from our CLORINDE, allowing us to shoot this guy's laser right back at him. So yeah, I suppose it's time to move on to the second chamber. Also, be sure to let me know what teams you are using for this Abyss. Alright, and here we are on the second chamber, and we do actually get ourselves a normal and charge attack buff, which will be very nice for our Neuvillette. Now I'm just going to wait just a second until this guy flies off, like so. Maybe could have timed it a bit better, pull up Zhongli's shield so that we don't get knocked back or anything. Wait for his little pyro things to spawn in, and now we can use our Neuvillette beam to take both of those out. hopefully get a few hits on him, use our skill here on Neuvillette so that we can go again. And now we go into our rotation because Furina's ultimate should take him down. There we go. And now we get our swell off, plus our geo reaction, as well as the fact that shield damage is buffed in this abyss. So you know what, very nice. And we are hitting between 40 and 50k on our ticks here, which, you know what, I will very much take. Refresh our swell because it's probably expired by now. And by the end of this beam, we've basically taken this guy out. Just refresh our skills once again, and this last Neuvillette beam should take him out. There you go, in less than a minute. And that's even without someone like xilonen on our team, you know, going defensive like Zhongli. So, yeah, gets the job done there. And, okay, interesting. I think if we just go straight into our Natlan characters, we should be able to fill up his bar. I'm gonna use our ult here because it should, never mind, it's not full. Yeah, so I did just switch there to xilonen just in case he didn't go down, which, you know, did take away slightly from our rotation timings, but we'll be fine either way. Anyway, now we can just go right into another rotation. Now, obviously, you know, Fischl would be better damage-wise here, but just because I wanted to take out this guy's Night Soul bar straight away, we did go for Ororon. I'm not actually sure how important that is in the grand scheme of things, but you know what, why not? Chlorinde Ororon. I mean, we have a C6 Ororon, might as well use him. I do like Ororon a lot, he is very nice. I'm forgetting, is our xilonen on Petra or on the Natlan artifact set? I know Ororon's on the Natlan artifact set. Is xilonen on it as well? I think I put her on Archaic Petra just before this. You guys will know once it's time for the character builds. I should know because I literally did it just before the Abyss, but I forgot whether I actually decided to put her on Petra or not, but I feel like I did. Xilonen's probably on Petra. But yeah, that is the second chamber done. Actually wasn't too difficult. I think the double Natlan did help us out here, so you know what? Let's just move straight onto the third chamber. Alright, and now it's time for the third chamber, and we actually do get ourselves another normal and charge attack buff. Now, I'm just gonna go straight on, start up our rotation straight away, because I know this guy is about to fly off. Okay, we did just hit the crystallize there, I think. Now, as soon as he comes into contact with our kazuha, there we go, we get the swell as well. So we're doing, like, I mean, we're not doing big damage, but we're doing okay enough damage. I'm just gonna try to load in as many hits on him as I can right now before he puts his shield back up, which hopefully he doesn't do yet. Ah, he does it just now. Unlucky. Okay, anyway, we are gonna wait for him to spawn these heads, and he takes a while with his... Dude, why can't he just do this animation straight away? Like, he just wastes so much of your time. Okay, now, I'm not actually sure if it's perfect for me to go... Okay, please tell me that's gonna resonate with the head. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Did it? I think it did. Okay, the pillar just broke anyway. Great. Okay. Our teams, when it comes to the Dead or Alive, they've seen better days, certainly. Okay, we're gonna hold skill now so that we can get our zhongli shield back, and now we go right back into our rotation. Give me my furina ult, thank you very much. Okay, 845, interesting. I don't think we have our second... No, I don't think we have the second Neuvillette reaction. Okay, now we have it, so now we should be doing a bit more damage, at least I would assume. Oh my god, for the first time ever, Neuvillette does clears in less than 90 seconds. Neuvillette... Damn, Neuvillette fell off, man. Neuvillette fell off. Oh, obviously, I'm joking for those of you who couldn't tell. Neuvillette is one of the only reasons why I've been able to clear the first half, because although I definitely could, it's just a very annoying half to do without Neuvillette. Anyway, we are just going to wait for this guy to fly up. Maybe I should have used my Nahida ult slightly later so that we have better uptime on it. Okay, he knocks us back a bit, which is slightly annoying, but not too bad. I'm not going to bother using my Xilonen's ultimate there, because we don't really need to use it right now. I mean, this guy's down, so, you know. And we're doing quite a lot of damage because, I mean, Clorinde is just absolutely insane when it comes to single target damage. Like, she is actually a single target demon. Okay, and now we use our ult because it lets us iframe, and then also maybe the healing could be nice in an emergency. Okay, he is going to be nearly at half health, and we still have about 45 seconds left, so I feel like we should be more than fine. Okay, he's going to go back into this state. Yep, now we just have to snipe his eye, like so, and we go right back into our rotation again, into our Chlorinde ultimate. And yeah, he's got less than a third of his HP left. We can shoot him down with Ororon once again. 1, 2, and then into a skill, into an ult, into just a nahida refresh, into finishing this off with our Chlorinde, and we finish with some time left to spare. Yeah, this guy is incredibly easy if you have yourself a bow character. Like I said, Fisher will be better because of the second chamber. I think Ororon, I just slightly prefer Ororon in this team. Like I said, you could also go for an overload variant, especially when Mavika releases, that looks to be very strong. So if you can't clear it right now, but you do have a Chlorinde and you will be picking up a Mavika, I think it's Chlorinde plus Mavika plus Chevreuse plus 1 will probably be the team. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that develops. But with that being said, since we've cleared the third chamber, it's time to move on to the outro and the character builds. Alright, well then, as you can see, a free-to-play Neuvillette and a free-to-play Chlorinde were very much able to hold their own. Now, quickly when it comes to our character build, starting off with Neuvillette, I mean, we showed them off last time, so we'll just go quick. 44 crit, goes up to 80 thanks to much to say, 217 crit damage. Prototype Amber are free, just a standard build when it comes to his artifacts. C0 and then 1088 talents. When it comes to our Furina over here on our Chaska team, 64 crit, 200% crit damage, 168 ER, as well as on an R1 Fab, level 80 for that little bit of extra ER. Standard build, HP crit, C0, and then 2, 9, 10 talents. And then when it comes to our, I forgot who else we played, there we go, Kazuha, 742 EM, 216 ER, on a Fab Sword, you know, nice to give some extra particles to our entire team. Full EM, I know he'll benefit from getting level 90, 777 talents as well. Could go up, but unfortunately on this account he's not fully maxed out because I got him fairly recently. And then just a shield bot build for our zhongli as well, who is on tenacity right now. And then now when it comes to our Chlorinde team, 58 crit, but obviously this goes up to 78 thanks to her passive, 207 crit damage, 118 ER. It's nice to have about 120. Finale of the Deep, the Fontaine craftable at R5. And then when it comes to our stats, this is how we're looking on an attack timepiece, electro damage and crit damage, and then also C0 and then 110 talents. And then our Nahida, 992 EM, 153 ER, sack frags, R1, don't really need refinements on it. She is on Gilded Dreams as well, gives herself a bit more EM. I know she doesn't really need over 1000 EM, but oh well, what can you do? 210 talents. And then for our Ororon over here, not much EM for him, unfortunately, but 71 crit, 126 crit damage, 167 ER. That's mostly thanks to the Fav Warbow. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as Mavika releases, some of his pieces are probably going to get yoinked. So, unlucky Ororon, I mean, obviously, other than the circlet. Like I said before, C6 and then 1, 9, 11 talents. And then finally, our xilonen to top it all off. Level 50, 1.9k defense. Okay, yeah, so this is almost definitely the archaic Petra build. And yes, it is. So basically, we do just get ourselves a 35% damage bonus whenever we trigger a crystallized reaction. So if we pick it up, then, you know, we will be getting a 35 damage bonus. We're not going to have full uptime on this, but considering the fact that Ororon's already running the scroll set, it's better to have some uptime on this than no uptime on her set whatsoever. So, yeah, but with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Next time we're up for a Genshin video will be probably, I want to say, Mavika's release, because I feel like we have 2 Honkai Star Rail ones coming up, and then I also want to do a compilation of some of our best summons from 2024 from all of the games, Genshin included, and I feel like the most iconic one will probably be a Genshin one, so yeah, look out for that. Probably when it comes to Spiral Abyss, we'll be seeing you after the new year, so happy holidays, and with that being said, hope you enjoyed, and see ya.